Residential Sales Comparison and Income Approaches, page 69. Sales Comparison Analysis, Adjustments and Reconciliation. Location, depending on the availability of data. It is possible that a location element could be found that is different between the comparable data and the subject property. When considering location, the appraiser is most concerned with the particular location's market preferences and external characteristics, and how the subject site compares with the data being analyzed. Certainly not all-inclusive. These items could include things such as economic characteristics, including supply and demand, external influences, linkages, the proximity of property to common destinations and conveniences, and the time required to reach those places. Zoning is very important. Access is all important. Short Durings, Carols, Jove Tractview very important. Good Vun Lihei Porter on Beta Chung position, e.g., corner versus interior, physical characteristics. It is said that no two properties are exactly the same. How the comparable data differs from the subject property and how the market will interpret those differences in dollars could result in a very broad analysis. Therefore, in most residential appraisal assignments, it is likely that there will be some degree of difference in the physical features and characteristics between the data being used for comparison and the subject property. These differences could be related to the style and design, condition or quality, size and room type, or features of the property. While it is usually easy to recognize differences between properties, determining the necessity of an adjustment and the amount of the adjustment can often be much more painstaking. Identifying and supporting adjustment standards. Rule 1-to-1 of USPAP obligates an appraiser to be aware of, understand, and correctly employ those recognized methods and techniques that are necessary to produce a credible appraisal. Once a difference or differences between the comparable data and the subject property are recognized, the next step is to determine if an adjustment is warranted and if so, how much. There are several acceptable methods and techniques by which an appraiser can determine the necessity for and the identification of an adjustment. It is very important that the critical nature of this process be realized and not taken lightly. Failure to address or adequately support adjustments in the sales comparison approach ranks high in the true in every step TTAR 69 extra notes true in every state arrow pointing to be aware of. Understand and correctly employ those recognized methods and techniques that are necessary to produce a credible appraisal. Broad analysis of relevant characteristics. Zoning is very important. Access is important. Shared driveways. Corrales 5-acre tract view is very important. Good views like mountain or view of a dump. Location. Location.